So let's talk about productivity today, and can it be a negative thing? I've been finding over the last little while that I've been doing a lot of different things, and I think that I'm pretty good at productivity, getting tasks completed, doing things on time, and creating lists of things that I'm working off and achieving a lot of different things. But I also noticed a couple of days ago that my son is growing up so fast, and that in order for me to be productive, I'm neglecting him with some of the things he wants to do. So how do I balance getting all these things done and also having time for my son, and knowing that he's growing up and I want to be part of his memories. I want to be part of the things that he's doing, and I don't want to neglect my son in any way. So this is where it started to really dawn on me that sometimes productivity is an amazing thing, because you can accomplish so much and get ahead in life if you set yourself goals and you work on things and have a set goal of where you're going with your day-to-day activities. By sending out a calendar, having everything planned out for you, it's going to help you when it comes to setting life goals or financial goals. But sometimes, in order to get some of those things completed, we also forget about the people that are important in our lives. And that's why I kind of wanted to think this over with you guys. And yes, productivity can be negative if you don't use it in a way that you can balance it. And what I mean by that is that when I was totally focused on getting things done in my productivity flow, I was neglecting people in my family and friend flow. So how do I combine those two and still get things done on this list and still have time for the people on that side? So I started to prioritize the most important things on my lists every day and get a few of the most important ones completed, and then anything else that could be slipped over to the next day or wasn't as important as the first few things on my list, I would have timelines on them of when I wanted to complete these things by, but I wasn't forcing myself to complete them all in that one day. And that sort of freed up a bit of my time so that I can spend more time with my family. And that was something that was very challenging at first, especially if you're so used to getting things done and working on things that you find are important for your life goals. And sometimes you forget about other people. You do forget sometimes about all the people in your life. They're also part of those goals. They're just watching you complete your goals, but they're not coming with you. And they don't understand how this goals and all the things that you're doing for being productive are important to you, but not to them. So you have to kind of explain to them too that you're trying to get these things done, but you're also going to be doing those things with them, and plan them in. If you're going to be productive, you can also schedule time in with your friends and family. It's okay to do that. You don't have to be 100% work, and not have time for your friends, family, and other things that are important to you. It's just a matter of balancing it out and trying to have time for your work and the things that you're trying to be productive on, and then also finding the balance to have your friends and family included in your life. And if you stop doing that, you're going to have problems. Like with me, it would be that I wouldn't be able to be part of my son's life as he's growing up, and I would miss out on a lot of memories, and he'd miss out on having me there for some of those memories. And it started to become something that inside my head, it's like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that. I want to be there for him. And I know that I have to do all these other things too, but we're going to work it out and figure it out and put it all together, and we're going to have time for him, and we're going to have time for me to do these other things. And it's when I started to think like that I was able to be more productive even with some of the stuff I was working on, because now I had set clear goals of what I was doing and how I was going to accomplish these things, and being productive in a different manner than I was at the beginning, where I had the whole day to do something, and I figured that I was going to spend even my extra hours doing this thing, and I was going to get it done. And now, since I've put a time limit on some of the things that I want to do so that I can have more free time for my son, it makes me focus more on what I actually need to be doing, because now I've set it clearly in my mind that I need to get these tasks done, and that I need to have time for my son and to get, time in with him. So I think that when you start balancing out productivity, you start to become more focused on life and the things that are important to you, and you also become focused on the things that are important for your productivity, and you do everything you can to complete those tasks, these other priorities too that you want to do work with. So that's my little take on if productivity can be negative. It certainly can, and I think you guys need to think about that when you're doing your next thing. is it impacting some of the people around you that to get this stuff accomplished, you're also missing out on other things with your friends and family or other aspects of your life? So something to think about. We're always sharing ideas on this channel. If you like this type of content, I hope you can subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and if you hit the like button, you do help us get found in the YouTube algorithm. And until the next idea, we'll see you guys soon. Have a great one.